How you guys doing? Obviously, again, appreciate everybody being here. Good win. Proud of the guys, proud of the guys, proud of the guys, proud of the guys. They've continued to fight. We talked about what we needed to do to be successful tonight was be disciplined. I thought for the most part, we did a really good job of that. We got to get some things cleaned up at the end. We put some of the younger guys in, but the first half, I think we played together in all three phases. Offense, we talked about first down efficiency, allowing us to not be in third and long situations. First half, we did that. Defense, we talked about stopping the run. I thought they did a good job of that, playing gap control defense. And we played together as a team. We talked about it before. We got in this position as a team. We were gonna have to continue to work to get out of it as a team. And I think the last couple of weeks, we've started to make strides in the right direction. So a lot of things still to clean up. Second half is not as clean as you want it to be. Got to learn how to finish and still be gap sound and still be execution sound, even when we rotate some guys in. But happy for these guys, proud of these coaches, a step in the right direction tonight.
Coach, the offense is going to get a lot of attention for what happened. Obviously, you established the tempo, but talk about your defense and how they pretty much dominated that first half.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it. Our defense has played really well for about 3 weeks in a row, minus the opportunities when the offense doesn't put them in great position. But it's a new system, and our guys are getting comfortable with it. We had some guys who were out earlier in the season. Their presence, them being back, their presence helps. It allows us to have a little bit better communication. It allows us to play some veteran guys. Not an excuse, but when those guys aren't back there, it's a little bit different. But when those guys are back, I think our defense is settling in a little bit. Got to continue to work on our depth. So when we do get into our younger guys down the road, we're not, having issues like we were at the end of the game there. But it's a great learning experience. These younger guys, they get an opportunity to play. They get an opportunity to play the defense. We got to learn from it. Still got a lot of things to clean up. Way too many, turnovers on offense. We got to get that cleaned up, but I thought the first half we played like the team we all know we can be in this locker room.
Coach Grant goes 24-32 tonight. I think it was 323. At one point he had, I think it was 18 consecutive completions. That's a new school record. Just thoughts in general on what you saw out of the quarterback tonight.
Yeah, he's our quarterback. He's what we see every day in practice. He's the warrior that we talked about at the end of the game last week. He's the warrior that ran for 3 touchdowns today. Does he got to improve? Yeah, we all do. But that's who he is. And it helps when we're able to have some first down efficiency, because then you're not throwing in 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 15. That's tough for anybody. But I think, what we saw tonight, he was comfortable. We managed, some of the throws, to put him in the most advantageous position. He made good reads tonight. A couple mistakes there we got to get cleaned up. But he's our quarterback. He's continued to work. He's continued to grow. I love the guy.
Another guy I'm sure you loved Ali tonight. Talk about his performance. Another strong run game.
Yeah, I thought, last week, we'd harped about protecting the ball. And I thought Ali probably ran a little hesitant, trying to make sure he protected the ball, which is typical of a young back. Today, I just told him, hey, run free, man. Run free, be strong, play the game the way you want to play it. You got to be careful as a coach if you overemphasize something that you paralyze your players. Obviously, we don't want turnovers. Obviously, we got to continue to talk about it. Obviously, they know that they got to continue to work on it. But you can't paralyze good players, man. I think, today he ran loose, he ran free. O-line did a phenomenal job of moving their guys. They got a really good D-line. They got some guys inside, and those 2 edge guys are really good. And I thought the O-line did a good job of covering guys up and getting some movement. And then the backs did a good job of hitting it downhill.
Coach, another interception for Corey McCoy tonight. As one of the newcomers on that defense, just what's he bringing to the table for you guys right now? Because it seems like he's playing a little bit better every week.
Yeah, I think we're settling in on defense. I know, earlier in the season, everyone had us buried, dead, and gone. And we got to get better, don't get me wrong. But we're settling in. Brand new system, brand new terminology. Not an excuse, but just why we're moving in the right direction. It's a process. I think Corey's done a really good job of playing in the system. He's starting to understand a little bit now his role. We're not moving him around as much as we had to earlier in the year because of some people being out. So he's getting a role a little bit. He's getting a little bit more continuity. He's not trying to play 3 different positions and, have 3 different responsibilities. Same thing with the whole defense. I think everybody's kind of falling into their groove. Now, do we got a lot to clean up? Yeah, we were not there yet. I'm not saying that, but we're making strides in the right direction.
How much was Grant's, his confidence level tonight due to last week's finish and being able to find a way?
I think, anytime you have success in anything, I think it builds confidence. I think anytime that you're able to have positive results, it builds confidence. But to me, it goes back to preparation. I think he prepared really well this week. I think the offense prepared really well this week. We challenged some guys to have better practices than they've ever had, and they did. We still got some things to clean up. We weren't perfect tonight by any means, but Grant took a step tonight. I think when he's comfortable, we got a chance to be really good. That goes to the O-line for protecting him. That goes from, the running backs to keeping us in second and third and manageable situations where he doesn't feel like, hey, I've got to make this, 3rd and 15 throw. And it goes back to, to him, just trusting his reads, distributing the ball and letting them work after the catch.
I know we've talked a lot about the discipline of your team as well, and the game got kind of sloppy. UNT had a lot of penalties. How big was it to not fall into that trap of catching some of those dead ball personal fouls like what UNT did?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I've been standing on since the day I got here. Discipline. You got to be disciplined. On one hand, here's something I know I'm supposed to do, but I really don't want to do it. Can I make myself do it? On the other hand, here's something I know I'm not supposed to do. Hit this guy after the whistle, but I really want to do it because he may have pushed me or said something to me. Can I keep myself from doing it? Those choices and decisions, the more positive choices and decisions we can make as a team, as individuals, the better we're going to be. We talked about it all week. The issues that we've had in the season and thus far have all been discipline issues. And that's just not doing something after the whistle. That's blocking the right guy, being in the right gap, wrapping up on the tackles, not false starting, making sure we're on the line and not having procedural penalties. All that is discipline. It's not just, hey, don't hit the guy after the whistle or, hey, don't block the guy low. All of it goes together. And we harped on it. And one of the things we talked about this week is we were going to have to be the more disciplined football team. And tonight we were, and I think it helped us, early in the first half.
Coach, Devin Miller got banged up in the first half. Do you have an injury update on him?
I don't. I'd have to get with the trainers to kind of find out what's going on. I don't want to give you guys any fluff.